everyone, welcome back to another not so Berry Paralives challenge video. As you can tell, Emerald House got a renovation after Ruby was born, and to complete the new family goal in Paralives, all we need to do is to place a crib in Ruby's bedroom. I decided to film this part since it's one of the Paralives in-game challenge. Let's do that, and I will show a little bit more of the house as we go along. But right now this is Ruby's bedroom, and she got a bathroom as well with the color pink/red because she's the Rose generation. It says goal completed, select Emerald and open the goals menu to claim your reward. First, I want to show you Emerald and Ruby. Ruby is not doing so great right now. She's a baby and she really needs for Emerald or Julian to change her diaper. When it comes to Emerald, she's a neat para and she's having a hard time with this situation. I will claim the rewards right now, and I was checking Emerald age. She still has 4 days before she ages up. I'm looking forward to have a birthday in this house. As you can tell, the house looks different. In here you can see that I finally added the grill for the veggies burger. It's not a big house by any means, but when I built it I already had this idea in mind, so it all worked out in the end. Even Emerald bedroom changed. The first bathroom is now much smaller, but I think this type of house will work great for this tiny family, and Ruby still has space to play in the backyard or in the living room. The mailbox is finally outside and we have a mirror in that area instead. Now Emerald is going to her workplace. I also changed their outfits a little bit since Ruby needed a makeover. While Emerald is at work, I checked the newspaper and there's a free yoga class today. Because Emerald and Julian are at work, baby Ruby was sent to daycare. As soon as Julian workday ends, he will go home and play with Ruby for a little bit. She seems fine after coming home from the daycare. For a moment I got scared because I thought Emerald got another virus at work. Turns out it was a strike. This is not good. I wish we had a notification saying exactly what went wrong at work for Emerald to get a strike. This way I have no clue, and of course there's no upgrade point for her, which makes her very upset. The baby is clean now and Emerald has the same reaction as before. In the last part she seemed so happy about the baby, but then again she's also good at being alone, and baby, this is a lot to handle for her. Julian will put the baby in the crib and I want for Emerald to take care of her needs. She needs to go to the toilet, take a shower. In the meantime, Julian will clean up the kitchen. He had the same reaction as Emerald has near the crib, so I'm not sure what's going on. He will finally have a veggie burger. I hope he likes it. Then he will also take care of his needs. The baby is not doing so well again, and I want to see if Emerald can help the baby at all. Now Emerald will change Ruby's diaper for the first time. I feel kinda bad for Emerald. I think she will hate changing diapers, but Julian will help as well at some point. Oh, you can tell that Emerald is really struggling. Emerald, that's your daughter. Keep it together. And not only that, but also the fact that she hates being around a low hygiene para. Anyway, this is so bad. I feel bad for Emerald, but at the same time I also feel bad for Ruby. So many mixed feelings right now. Shortly after we got the cards and I decided to check what we got in the moon pack. I hope this card will delete Emerald's strike at work. She's super upset about it and I hate the fact that we have no idea what she did wrong. I am also selecting Julian once. He will level up a skill later. Hopefully Emerald will also level up a skill by herself, and she will level up the programming skill because she is very sad. Maybe that was the issue. She did something wrong because she still needs to work on her programming skill. I don't know, but let's hope this was the first and the last strike. At some point during the night, Julian changed Ruby's diaper. It was his time. Emerald was so tired of changing diapers. It's not easy for her, and I get it. Julian is checking on Ruby now. I think they will become best friends, but he also hates being around the low hygiene para. So this will be interesting once again. I'm also regretting this new bathroom wallpaper. I might change that before the next part. A new day just started and Emerald will take care of her needs first, then she will check on Ruby. Of course, Emerald failed a couple of ones. I already struggled to keep an eye on that, and now with the baby, they are very busy and it's even worse, I guess. Julian will also take care of his needs before he goes to work. It's finally Friday, and after such a long week, they are looking forward for the weekend, and we can't blame them. They deserve the weekend. I don't think Julian had enough time to take care of his needs because he needs to go to work right now, but that's okay. Emerald is going to hate me for this, but she's the only one around, so she needs to change her kid's diaper. Let's check the newspaper. And today the astronomy club is meeting again. Last time Julian was there waiting for Emerald, but Ruby decided to show up and Emerald was in labor, so she was not able to attend the astronomy club meeting. This time I didn't check the map or anything like that. They will go straight home after work, take care of Ruby, and tomorrow they will try something that I haven't tried in Paralives just yet. He will check on Ruby. He will also try to teach some words, but she's so tiny, I don't think the teaching words part will work that well right now. Emerald workday just ended and she will join Julian and Ruby as well. Emerald will make more veggie burgers since that's one of the things that Julian can eat. I will keep them in the inventory. While Emerald is cooking, Julian is struggling a little bit. Everything is breaking in the first bedroom and he also needs to mop the floor. Poor chaos in this household since Ruby got here. Emerald is finally having some food. It was a long Friday, not as bad as some of the other Fridays, but it was a lot still. One day left until Ruby's birthday, so her birthday is almost here. For now, there's nothing to upgrade when it comes to Emerald, but you know what? The weekend just started and she will do other things. Julian is now level 2 in the repair skill. After Emerald takes care of her needs, she will program for a little bit. She needs to improve that skill. She is now at level 6 in the programming skill. Because of that, she fulfilled a want, which is great. This time I paid attention to her wants. However, Ruby also needs Emerald attention right away, and after it's finally time for Emerald to get some rest. I still need to adjust the bed size. Looks kind of small for them, and there's still a bit of room in their bedroom to make the bed a bit bigger, but I feel like the bedroom looks better now compared to what it was in the beginning of this challenge. I still need to explore more about the build mode in Paralives. This is still my first house ever in the game, but I will work on that later on. Shortly after, we got the Another Day, Another Story cards. This time I decided to check the Sun Pack cards, and since their wants are all skill related, I decided to go with the Everyone Learns Better Together, which will affect both Julian and Emerald. The baby needs attention again. Emerald is the one who will check on Ruby. I am wondering how she will react to the potty training part. She will probably dislike it as well. She also failed to complete a couple once, as usual, and oh no, Emerald is leaving because of the smell. There's a notification saying that. I can't make this up. Come on, girl, you wanted to try for a baby and now you can't deal with the smell that comes with the baby. I feel so bad for Ruby, but this fits Emerald's storyline and how their relationship will evolve afterwards. My game was glitching a little bit and I decided for Julian to check on the baby. Emerald was not able to do anything after the notification saying that she was leaving because of the smell. Poor baby. After all that chaos, it's time for Julian and Emerald to have breakfast and finally enjoy the weekend. At some point, Ruby will probably go to the daycare because I want for them to explore the town and do something different this weekend. After Emerald had some food, she got a personality level up. Let's see what she got today. Today we can pick one evolution for Emerald Serious Vibe. This will be the third and final evolution for Emerald Serious Vibe. There's two options as usual. At the time I decided to go with the collective focus one because I was thinking about Julian as well, since when Emerald is in the zone, her and other pairs nearby will gain more inspired and happy points, but it will also improve the learning speed. Maybe the first one was better for the challenge, but this is still all new to me, and since Emerald and Julian are very similar, this will make sense for them. Then I decided for Emerald and Julian to go on a bit of a treasure hunt around town and make more donations to the museum. They started on the beach right next to their house. There was a treasure on the sand. I decided to check the newspaper, and wasn't that the restaurant that was hiring someone for a really long time? Like, what is happening at that restaurant is really bad. What's going on? Anyway, let's see what they got. It's the Liberty leading the people painting. I keep finding buried chests around town. That's the reason why the light changed it, because they ended up far away from the museum, and now it's the end of the day, but they found two paintings. One is called The Storm and the other one is called The Fall of the Anarch. Later on, while I was looking around town, I came across a skeleton. This is like the second skeleton that I find in this game, and it makes you wonder what happened. In here, they probably got lost or something like that. I don't know. And then, my friends, I found something that is required to complete the mid-generation goals, which is the crystals or gems collection. I think in Paralives, folks call it gems, but can you guess which gem Emerald found first? That's right, an emerald. This is so cool. We will look around for more gems, but this was such a nice surprise for me. At some point, I thought it was time for them to go home, but there was another gem, not the one that I was expecting, because since it is red, I thought it was a ruby, and their kid's name is Ruby, so it will be perfect, but it's not the case, sadly. We are finally getting somewhere with the gem collection. So far we have two. Down that road she found another gem. This time it was a sapphire. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with sapphires for some reason. I love the blue color and I think they look very cool. That's it for today. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure to subscribe, like and share. I will see you in my next video.